So as we are moving forward here today, we want you to know that without exception, each of you who have been living your life and have been pre-paving what will happen to you here today, but who have literally created what has already happened to you in the vortex version, what has already happened. So sometimes you don't recognize that it is done, and so you're still in that I want it phase. You're still in that I'm still seeking. And we want, as a result of this conversation that we have here together today, we want you to realize that the seeking, if you're seeking, seeking not as in looking for something I cannot yet find, seeking not as in looking for something that is yet to come, but seeking feeling in the understanding that it already exists in vibrational form. And if you will reach for the vibrational resonance of it, if you will tune yourself to the vibrational reality of this creation that has already occurred, then in finding that vibrational resonance with it, the details of your creation, your already done creation, your already done creation that you don't believe it's done until you hear it, see it, smell it, taste and touch it. Your already done creation that exists in vibrational version. If you will reach for the right now, you can achieve it in this moment, emotional version of it. Once you tune yourself to the emotion of it, the rest of it must reveal itself to you, and fast. And fast. You know that this is a vibrational universe and that you are vibration first and foremost. You know that you are creators of your own reality. So as we are moving forward here today, we want you to know that without exception, each of you who have been living your life and have been pre-paving what will happen to you here today, but who have literally created what has already happened to you in the vortex version, what has already happened. So sometimes you don't recognize that it is done, and so you're still in that I want it phase. You're still in that I'm still seeking. And we want, as a result of this conversation that we have here together today, we want you to realize that the seeking, if you're seeking, seeking not as in looking for something I cannot yet find, seeking not as in looking for something that is yet to come, but seeking feeling in the understanding that it already exists in vibrational form. And if you will reach for the vibrational resonance of it, if you will tune yourself to the vibrational reality of this creation that has already occurred, then in finding that vibrational resonance with it, the details of your creation, your already done creation, your already done creation that you don't believe it's done until you hear it, see it, smell it, taste and touch it. Your already done creation that exists in vibrational version. If you will reach for the right now, you can achieve it in this moment, emotional version of it. Once you tune yourself to the emotion of it, the rest of it must reveal itself to you, and fast. And fast. You know that this is a vibrational universe and that you are vibration first and foremost. You know that you are creators of your own reality, but even beyond that, you are the creator of that which is reality to us as well, because you are out here on the leading edge. We are all in this together. There has never been combination that equals that which is here, right now. This is unique unto all of the universe. And together, it is certain that we will take thought beyond that which it has been before. We just want you to know the important part that you play in that. We want you to know that what you've queued up and what you've put in the vortex, and the vortex version of what's going to happen today, is going to knock your socks off. So just relax and enjoy the unfolding of all of this. Don't ask something so harsh as to stay in that state. Just say, I know that it exists and I can make my way to it. Usually takes a maximum of 10 minutes.
Okay.
Seriously.
Well,
It doesn't take more than about 10 minutes to talk yourself back into love once you get the hang of it. When you define a loss of a relationship, we have to say to you that there's the gaining of a relationship too. In other words, you can't lose anything without gaining its opposite, equivalent. when you feel like you've lost something, you've really gained something. But the reason it feels like loss to you is because you're not in the vibrational vicinity of what you've gained. Isn't that interesting? So there comes a time, and you're approaching it already, where you revel in your willingness to experience that loss, because in that loss there is the creation of a gain that when you rendezvous with it will be better than anything that you thought you had before you lost what you thought you lost. And what is the overall explanation of that action? What is it? I'm going general. I'm softening the specifics deliberately. I'm deliberately choosing a more general way to look at this. Now, in the past we have said to you sometimes, distract yourself. Distract yourself from it. But distraction is only a temporary solution. Going general can be a permanent solution, because as you go general often enough on enough things, you will find resonance with this feeling of well-being that will cause you to then walk around with this basis grid. And then the question that you asked earlier, how can I always be in a state of love, will be something that you're experiencing more of the time. More often in a state of love. Because this experience caused me to go general, and this experience caused me to go general. This experience that I could not control caused me to go general because I couldn't control it. And if I wanted to feel good, I had to go general because I couldn't control it. This experience caused me to go general because I couldn't control it. I had no choice if I was to feel better than to go general. This one and this one and this one and this one, this person, this thought, this memory, this desire, this experience. I went general and general and general and general all day, every day for a week or two or three. I went general until I established a vibrational emotional grid that then began to carry me. And I began announcing, I'm feeling better more of the time. The world is looking beautiful to me again. I'm happy. I'm having more fun. And then once you begin acknowledging that emotional grid is more steady within you, then the things that begin to fill it in. We don't want you ever to be wary of anything that's contrasting in your experience. We don't want you to ever say, I always want to only be in the vortex, or I always want to only feel love. We want you to say, I know what to do. I'm the molder of the clay. I've come to experience the contrast, and it's benefiting me dramatically. And I know the direction that I'm going. I know what to do. I have guidance within me. It's always on target. I know exactly what to do. If it feels good, I'm more specific. If it doesn't feel so good, I go general, and it works every single time. And as you begin saying that and meaning that and knowing that, then you don't say, I always want to be in a state of love. You say, I really like some of the hateful things that happen to me that make me experience the value of love. And with these things that I don't like, I parlay what I do want into more heights, what I do like into more heights. And because I'm so clear of who I am and how I'm supposed to feel, I'm able to find conscious, deliberate resonance with that frequently, so that my life just keeps getting better and better. That's what you all said. That's why you all came. You didn't say, we'll go forth, feather our nest, we'll just go forth into a happy little environment and just observe it. You passionately came forth wanting variety to stimulate you to things that you don't have, because you knew that you could not stand in a state of not having for very long. You knew that there was nothing that this time-space reality could inspire as a desire within you that you couldn't achieve. And once you consciously get that and start moving toward it, that feeling of invincibility and that feeling of worthiness will become so powerfully. That's really what you're looking for. What you really want is that conscious awareness that no matter what, you can figure it out. And you know what? No matter what, you can figure it out. The universe says, why? What is the vibrational underlying reason? Why do you want this? I want it because it would feel good in the having of it. I want it because it would uplift me. I want it because of the benefit that it would provide for me. I want it because I would like to radiate it outward to the boundaries of the boundaryless universe that others might be inspired by it. I want it because it just feels good to think about it. I want it because I've seen others who seemed happy in the having of it. I want it because eventually I know it will come. I want it because I know I'm the creator of my own reality, and I want the benefit of showing myself that I'm the creator of my own reality. Now we're getting a little more specific. I want it because it will feel good in the having of it. I want it because it's fun to get my hands in the clay. I want it because I want to watch the grid fill in. The grid is the basis of who you are. And when you find a way to line up with that, then all of the things that you've been putting into this vortex that are right now vibrational versions of what you want as far as you are concerned, far less satisfying than the manifested versions. A vibrational version, blah, blah, blah. Virtual money, whoop-de-doo. A virtual lover, well, good for them. I want the manifestation of that, Abraham. And we say the manifestation must follow. The manifestation must be allowed by you. But you got to figure out what's the vibrational consistency of that, and you have to find the vibrational grid that allows it to flow. So here's the picture we would like you to see. So you were source energy before you came into this physical body. You've heard this so many times you could speak it as well as we do. Source energy before you came into this body. A part of you came into this physical body, and as you came into this physical body, you are exploring like leading edge pioneers, while the source of you remains in this steady, solid, always pure positive energy vibration. Always loving, you might not. Always worthy, you might not feel like you are. In other words, this secure being, you might not be, but it still remains there. So you know what you don't want, you know what you do want, you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And every time that happens, which is all day, every day, and has been from the moment that you set foot into this foot, you send these rockets of desire, and your becoming happens. And we've been calling this your vortex. Now, you've been listening to us for a while. We've been saying, you want to get in your vortex. You want to get in your vortex. That was our way of saying, you want to get up to speed with what is in your vortex. You want to achieve a vibrational stance that allows the vortex, law of attraction, to bring you in where all that you are and all that you want is. Today, we are giving you a slightly different way of looking at this, because we want you to understand that as you stand here in your powerful moment of attention, that you are generating a vibration, and when it is in sync, Esther has been trying to find a visual as she hears us explaining and feels us explaining this to you. And the visual that she has is that beaming up from the very core of that which she is, you are, is this bright beam of vibration. And when she stands in it, she can feel the clarity of it. She knows that that's what she's doing when she's allowing Abraham to flow through. Standing over there in it, it bees so dominant that she bees compliant with it. So here is this energy, this vibration, this core beingness beaming up. And here you are somewhere in the vicinity of it. Maybe over here ornery about something. Maybe over here frightened about something. Maybe standing right in it in appreciation or love of something. But you get to choose. You get to allow or disallow your relationship with this grid. So that's pretty easy to understand, isn't it? It's pretty easy to understand your relationship with the vortex or your relationship with the grid. Conceptually, not hard to get your thoughts around that, is it? But now, how does the rest of the world fit in with your grid? Well, let's say that you are in vibrational alignment with who you are, and you are beaming a powerful signal. That means that anyone who's moving around in your vicinity, who's of the same vibrational frequency or nature, can't you just see those grids clicking together? Boom, 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 boom. So that there's this synergy, there's this energy, there's this co-creative enthusiasm that happens with grids like yours lining up, because law of attraction just locks them into place. Of course, you could have gotten up on the wrong side of the bed. You could be an ornery toad for the 5th day in a row. You might not be anywhere near your own core, your own vortex, your own natural source grid. You got something else going on out here. Well, guess what's happening? Those grids are lining up too. Coming into place. All those ornery people coming to you, or all those fearful people coming to you. In other words, all around you, you have the potential of aligning with your true power. Now, you've heard us say, we know you have because we've been saying it and you've been listening, that one who's in alignment, tuned in, tapped in, turned on, is more powerful than millions who are not. So if you take the time to notice your grid, if you take the time to align with it, the power of that which you are about will be evidenced by the manifestations that surround you. But more important, will be evidenced by the way you feel, by the clarity you feel, by the vitality you feel, by the enthusiasm you feel, by the well-being that you feel, by the joy for life that you feel.